Meanwhile, the Ukraine is actually deposed the dictator that was there, Yanukovych. He's now on the run. This is reported from Business Insider that they have now put out an arrest warrant for Viktor Yanukovych. They say it's clear that he's lost power in Kiev, and they put on Facebook, of all places, that they were going to come after him for the deaths of protesters. And now it leaked the details of his palatial residence. It's half the size of the country of Monaco. It's got a private zoo, private golf course, a floating restaurant that looks like a pirate ship. A little bit of irony there. But are they going to get rid of this dictator and then jump into the frying pan of the EU? Because we've seen how the EU bankers have deposed elected leaders and put bankers in charge in both Italy and Greece. This is something they ought to watch, the debate that's coming up between Nigel Farage and Nick Clegg. This is going to be an amazing debate. As the BBC reported it, the EU debate with Nigel Farage will be tough for Nick Clegg. That is the understatement of the century. I would pay to see this on pay-per-view, to see someone debate Nigel Farage, and especially on the EU. This is something people in Ukraine seriously, though, should take a look at and see why those in Britain and many other places are concerned about the EU and why they should stay out of it. But this is going to be an amazing debate, and I can't understand anyone wanting to get into that debate unless they've got the mentality of a third-rank bank clerk, as Nigel Farage would point out.
The globalists have controlled the mainstream media for a long time, but now they're expanding, making the weaponization even more vicious and deceptive. All the major networks are state-run.
We are partnering this year with the NFL.
The NFL has become a political weapon against the Second Amendment and pushes Obamacare. MSNBC tells us that our children belong to the state.
We have to break through our kind of private idea that kids belong to their parents or kids belong to their families and recognize that kids belong to whole communities.
The brainwashing media machine has been turned up on high, and it's time for humanity to double down on the true people's media and strike back against the tyrants that are destroying our civilization with their lies and fraud. We are the resistance. You are the resistance. You are the info war. It is more important than ever to realize that we are not the alternative media. We are the true media. The establishment dinosaur press is dying.
We are in an information war, and we are losing that war.
Join us at InfoWarsNews.com and PrisonPlanet.tv. Members can share their memberships with up to 11 people. By subscribing, you will literally be buying war bonds in the info war to expand our operation in the face of the tyrants. Join us at PrisonPlanet.tv.